Game week 8, Fulham versus Arsenal at Craven Cottage. Two London teams having a very, very huge head-to-head game tomorrow, and which I see Arsenal coming out victorious anyway. But it's not going to be a very easy one because Fulham are actually going to put up a fight, a very real fight, like they've always been doing. Okay, and it has always been a very difficult place for Arsenal to go to lately. Craven Cottage, a lot of draws, losses, and all that. So Fulham have actually, proven to be a very difficult team for Arsenal to beat. But let us look at what is likely going to happen in the game. Fulham are coming from back-to-back losses. It's to Aston Villa 3-1, and by the same score margin to lost to Bournemouth as well. Arsenal, on the other hand, are coming in with a lot of confidence, a lot of win, from Newcastle away to Newcastle 2-1, which they actually won in the dying minutes. Then the win at Emirates to Olympiacos, beating Olympiacos 2-0, and also beating West Ham 2-0 as well. So they are actually, filled with confidence, and the odds favor them to actually carry the day. But Arsenal have actually gotten back their mojo. They've gotten their confidence back. They now understand their team. They know how to play better now and all that, even though they also have injuries. So Fulham also have a couple of players to injuries, the likes of Sasa Lukic, Raul Jimenez, Kenny Tete, Rodrigo Muniz, and Anthony Robinson. Even though Sasa Lukic and Raul Jimenez are doubtful, so they are likely going to, come into, tomorrow against Arsenal. And Arsenal, on the other hand, too, Martin Odegaard, Noni Madueke, Pierre Nkapie, Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz are all injured. But Pierre Nkapie was in training, on Thursday for Arsenal. Martin Odegaard too is doubtful, but I'm so sure Arteta doesn't want to, rush him back into the pitch, so it's likely going to take his time, maybe a week or two. And also we are hearing news that Kai Havertz too is also close to coming back, making his way back to the pitch, to the training and all that. So that's just the news. But looking at the formation that Arsenal are actually going to play tomorrow, which is their normal 4-3-3, which is right back Urian Timber, then left back you have Calafiori, then the center defense you have Gabriel and Saliba, then in the middle you have Martin Zubimendi, then Declan Rice and Eze, because of the absence of Odegaard. And also Trossard might be thrown in, or Mikel Merino, because of what he has actually done over the international break. He scored a fantastic brace for Spain, in that international break, and he really did well. And the moment you did well in the international break, Arteta will not want to kill your confidence. He want to put you in. But I pray then Saka is actually going to be on the right side. Of course, Gyökeres is actually going to be striking. Fulham side, they're actually going to play a formation of 3-4-2-1, which they're actually going to have three defenders, which are Diop, Anderson, and Calvin Bassey. Then Timothy Castagna, is actually going to be playing in the middle. Kenny, Burge, and Sessegnon are actually going to be in the middle, working in the midfield. Then J. King and Alexander Iwobi, Iwobi and Bassey, coming in from that, fantastic win at Uyo against Benin Republic, that Nigeria had to beat Benin Republic 4-0, to qualify for the playoffs, in Morocco. And also up front, they're going to be having Raul Jimenez. So that's just the breakdown. So I will implore Arteta, to understand the fact that it is not this time that you have to start gambling. Don't gamble. You have to get your 3 points, because if you don't get your 3 points, Man City, they are coming, Liverpool coming, Chelsea, they're coming, all other teams are coming, Tottenham, they are actually coming in. So it's better you get your 3 points. And don't forget, you still have other games to actually go, even though there are lesser games, but there are no lesser games in the Premier League, no small games in Premier League. A team that is placed 18 can beat number 2 on the log, and all that. So it's just that way. And also, Arteta should not just look down on the fact that these people are coming from back-to-back losses, so they might want to put up a fight and will not want to lose at home. Don't forget, lost to Aston Villa and Bournemouth. Really, really broke them, so they will not want to lose. So it's going to be a very, very hard game. I hope Arsenal carries the day and everything becomes well. To me, my prediction is that Arsenal carries the day, but Fulham actually going to put up a fight. So it's likely going to be a slim win for Arsenal, maybe a 2-1 win, or a 1-0 win.